Okay, there we go. I think we're live. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. This is the first time doing a live, so if this doesn't work very well, we'll fix it for the next one. But welcome, I'm Lathaz, and this is our first farm with me. Basically, I'm using this as an opportunity for you guys to kind of farm alongside me or ask questions about any of the different things that we're farming here. This is obviously all to do with airdrop farming. So if you want to either farm with me as well, use this as like a way, an accountability sort of thing to make sure that you keep getting on and farming. We'll try and do this every Saturday night my time, which might be Saturday morning for you. And eventually we might end up moving this to be something that is every day or something even as well. Kind of see how we go. I'm farming every day anyway, so it kind of makes sense to stream it if I'm doing that. So let me know if this is something you like and you want to get involved with it. And if you're watching this back later, then that's awesome as well. I don't think you have to watch it live, but obviously if you're watching it live, you can interact a bit more, ask some questions, stuff like that. So yeah, I guess the main thing I was looking at for this first one is I've really been getting into Kuroro Wilds. So I might just pull that up real quick and I'll show you what that kind of looks like. I basically thought I might go through just a full-on playthrough from starting with a new account, show you everything that I did to get it set up, how to start playing. Yeah, I've got 2 accounts going at the moment, and yeah, I'm loving it. It's such a fun game. This is like the best Web3 game that I've seen so far. So I'm super excited about it. Turns out I know the people who built it as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very keen to push this on. So let me just pull up. Just to start with, if you haven't seen, I might pull up my channel here just to show the sorts of videos that I make. If this is your first time watching, here you go, you should be able to see that now. So this is my channel, and you can see kind of the main things that I've been posting about has predominantly been about Telegram games, so we can definitely go through that today. So if you've got questions, leave a comment or in the chat. Post something there. So we can get into some of the Telegram games, but as you might have seen over time, I've slowly kind of moved towards some other things where I kind of think that the money might be going at the moment and where the best opportunity for airdrops are. So soon, let's talk about that real quick because that is the video that's done the best on my channel so far, and I made a few about that. So just a quick recap, I suppose, on where Soon is at. So this is from the Ton Station game. I am still feeling really bullish about this. I do think that that does go a lot bigger than it is currently. But the problem is that the whole gaming market in crypto is down like real bad. Superverse is like the top gaming project, and even that's down like 50, 60%, something like that in the last probably month and a half. And Soon, unfortunately, launched in that time. So it held its price for quite a while, even though everything else was dumping, and then slowly it's dropped down. I do think that it's something that will come back. We couldn't even pull it up here as well. Coin Gecko. Let's have a look on there. So yeah, we can have a look at the price here. So let's go back to the start. So it spiked pretty quick, then it went down low. I managed to buy in kind of, this is the range that I kind of bought in at. I think my average price was kind of around that, yeah, 20 mark, something like that. So I'm down pretty bad on this, and I put a fair bit of money into it. But I do think that when the gaming sector does come back, then I think that Soon will also come back, and I think it'll come back with a vengeance because it's a market cap of 4.8 million, which is crazy, so low. I do think this gets bigger, especially with the backing that it's got. If you want to hear my reasoning behind why I think this coin does well, then yeah, definitely go and check out the videos that I've posted on my channel. My thesis hasn't changed. The only negative thing that I see, well, I guess there's two. One is that the gaming sector never comes back, and I think that's pretty unlikely because there are, as you're going to see with Kuroro Wilds, there are some cool games being built in Web3. I just think there's a perfect intersection there of Web3 and gaming, right? Because you've got these assets that you can own on chain and be able to buy and sell them, and they go in the game and all that stuff. So I think the gaming narrative will come back, and when that happens, I see Soon going up. The other possible downside that I maybe didn't factor in enough at the time was that it's launched on Ton, and the Ton blockchain, although it's good for a lot of things, it seems to be difficult for people to want to jump on there, and for some reason people find it difficult to use that chain. Maybe it's just because they're not used to it, they haven't gone there for other things before, and so there's just not that much liquidity. And all of the people say that are fans of Elio trades, they're not exactly like holding a lot of Ton, right? A lot of stuff they're holding is on Ethereum or on Immutable X or some of those sort of chains, right? So anyway, so I think that's one thing I didn't really factor in enough at the time, and I think that became more clear over the last month and a bit, or however long it's been since launch, December 23rd. Yeah, so a month and a half. So I think that's something I didn't factor in enough, because as you've been, if you look at any coin that is on Ton and even Ton itself, they've all kind of followed the same pattern, all been pretty much down only. There's been a lot of backlash about different things, like now Telegram, all the Telegram mini apps have to launch on the Ton blockchain. That's been one thing that a lot of people got frustrated about. Every coin that gets airdropped just tanks immediately, which does happen on other chains, but more so on Ton. So anyway, because of that, I did end up moving to, I guess the next kind of main thing that I went through on here was where are we at? Here, Hyperliquid. Now, I'm really bullish on Hyperliquid, and specifically pvp.trade, which is a trading bot that you can use inside of Telegram. And anyway, I think the airdrop there should be massive, like genuinely should be massive. And I've broken down at the price that I think that each point will be worth on PvP trade. But not only that, the Hyperliquid the Hyperliquid ecosystem I think is going to be massive. I bought into one of the biggest, I should pull it up here, one of the biggest NFT these here. This is the biggest NFT project at the moment. So I managed to buy into one of these. It's now 0.389, which is a pretty decent floor price right now. It was a lot lower than that. A lot higher than that earlier. So yeah, if this is something you're interested in, definitely have a look into it. Not financial advice, obviously. Go and check it out. But I think there's just a lot of opportunity. You can see that the floor price has essentially been at like half an ETH. So it has come down a little bit here, which is nice. So potentially a good buying opportunity if you want to. But so I bought into this. I'm obviously trading on PvP trade. So definitely something that I'm looking into. So that's another thing that I went to next. Then after that, and I'm still farming that, and I still think that's worth farming. I still think the Telegram games are worth farming as well. But I think you have to be selective in which ones you farm. I don't think everything is going to do well. So I've got kind of a list of maybe, I can even pull it up here. Some of the main games that I'm playing at the moment. So I was playing Zoo until that finished. Ton Station, I'm still playing. Tinyverse and Y, both of them I'm playing. I don't know how big they're going to be, but I've been on those. Birds, I feel pretty confident on. I think they're doing a great job. I think Seed is going to do well as well, and we're waiting on the TG for that, but I love the look of that game that they're building. I was still playing Bums. Hard to tell. Part of that is like a bit of a sunk cost fallacy. I've probably put a bit of money into that, and now I'm regretting it a little bit, but I keep farming that anyway because it still could do well. I think they've got good connections. Krypton, that's another one. I think that like if Ton Station doesn't do well, then potentially Krypton does. So that's a good one. I think just kind of hedge my bet a little bit there. Kuroro Ranch, I was really big on, and as you'll see, Kuroro Wild, I'm like even bigger on now after seeing how good this game is. But we'll get into that soon. There are some other ones. Nordham Gates, I think Nordum Exchange. I think that's a good idea, good prospect there. Yeah, Midas Yielder. There's that one as well. Flappy Bird. I'm still playing that. I still think that's a good one. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different games there. I haven't mentioned a few, I'm sure. Wonton. That's another one I like the look of. So yeah, there's some of the ones I'm farming at the moment. I honestly haven't been getting on every day like I was before. So that has changed a little bit for me. But part of that is also because in this video I talked about Line and how Line is the new I think it's potentially the next Telegram mini app space sort of competitor. And we're super early. And one thing I've noticed is TapSwap. If you were farming TapSwap, they just kind of showed how many tokens that you were getting, and I only got like 30 or something, like not many at all. But then somebody I knew got like 1,000. Anyway, we didn't really like. We tried to figure out like what different things did we do? Like, did I farm it differently to him? Did I miss something? And I think we kind of worked out that it was because of how early he got on it. Like, I just got on it like maybe a month and a half later than he did. And this happened with another airdrop. I think it was MemeFi. If you were on really early, you got a super high allocation compared to people who weren't. And I think there was another one too. I can't remember which one it was, but the earlier you got on these, they gave you like a massive boost. So I think that like if you think that same thing could happen for these games online, then I think it's worth jumping on that ASAP because that launched, I think it was like the 21st of Jan, something like that. So it's been maybe 2 and a bit weeks. So you're still pretty early compared to where a lot of other people will enter. So yeah, I think it's worth, if nothing else, getting on there, starting playing them, and then just slowly chip away at them over time. The other one that I posted about was tribe.run. This was quite different to the things I'd posted about before, but this is more of like the social fi sort of thing. And now, so far, this hasn't done super well. And this has been basically since the pullback of all the meme coins, where meme coins were going nuts. This was kind of going alongside that. And then when they kind of started pulling back, we started to see this pullback as well. I'm still pretty hopeful about where this goes. It was just starting to really take off on Twitter. This is the creator here, and he's the token price like that. His token price got up to 1.3 sol or something like that the other day. It got as high as like 2 point something before the drop. But he had kind of mentioned that he was going to be doing a new thing where basically his token was going to launch on Pump Fun, and all of the people that were holding his token were going to get airdropped. So I did put out a message into my Telegram, and I think it was on the video as well. And since then, it was just under 1 sol when I put it out, and then it got up to like 1.3, 1.4 sol. And then it's had a pretty heavy pullback because he ended up saying that he's not doing that anymore. So, bit of a shame. But, well, not that he's not doing it anymore, but that idea is going to be taking a little bit longer because he wants to make sure that he's nailed it down before it actually happens. Because that's what's going to happen with all these other tokens, is they're all going to become tokens that are tradable on, Pump Fun or something like that. So, look, I'm down a bit on this. I don't even know. There we go. So I'm down 25%, which still isn't horrible compared to where it was. But yeah, I do recommend looking into this at least. And then maybe just holding fire until that starts to show signs of life again. Yeah, and then, so that's kind of where we're up to at the moment. That's just a big update, I guess. But the video that I will be making in the next few days is about Kuroro Wilds. So let's just jump straight into that. And let me show you why I'm feeling so bullish about this. So I was playing Kuroro Ranch, which is their mobile version. I was playing that, let's see here, Kuroro Ranch. Here we go. So I was playing Kuroro Ranch on Telegram for ages now. And I don't know why I was like, yeah, I don't know why I was so bullish on it. Like, I really, something about it just looked cool, but I couldn't tell you what it was exactly. Anyway, so I've been playing that on Telegram for a long time, and then decided to go and yeah, just was following them and seeing what was happening, and then they launched Kuroro Wilds, and this is the alpha version of the game. And this isn't my main account. My main account, I've like already kind of completed all the missions and stuff like that. But I wanted to start another one to show you how I did it. And so if you want to join in and you want to have a go at this, then I really do recommend looking into it. I think I've got my link, my referral link in the description of the video. But if not, I'll post it as a comment at the end of the stream. But yeah, basically, this game is kind of like Pokemon Cross, like an RPG style game, and you'll see when I get into it. But it's play to earn, and they've got a whole bunch of Kuro tokens that are coming in the near future. So here you go. You can see 10 million Kuro up for grabs. You can get into. They've got, where is it here? I think they've got a post here that goes into all the details. So I'll be breaking this all down in the video and showing all the most important parts. But if I just like look at this for now real quick, you can see there's different combat methods. Here's some of the stuff that you can get from playing. So these treasure eggs, they're going to turn into basically, yeah, so it's like the equivalent of airdrop points. So they'll turn into the Kuro tokens. And then in the VIP, oh, you'll also be getting like different beasts inside of this as well for combating, and that you have to hatch the eggs to do that. And through doing that, I think they're all going to become NFTs as well, potentially. And then you can buy and sell them as well, and all sorts of stuff. The VIP pass, this costs $25 USD. And basically there's these other things that you can win in here as well. You can win different eggs, which again is basically points. You can win straight up Kuro itself. You can win some Ronin back, which this is on the Ronin chain. And so I think to buy the premium here, it's let's see how much it is. Just connect our wallets there. So it's 23.8 Ronin at the moment. So if you can get a few of these one Ronin vouchers back from it, then that obviously takes some of the cost out of it for you. This Ancient Mint whitelist spot, I really want to get one of these, but this is an NFT that they're going to be launching, so I would love to get onto that. 1.86% chance. I haven't got one yet. This Silver Ferry ticket, I think that like the NFT is like, I want to say that it's like a Silver Ferry NFT ticket. I think it's like 0.5 ETH. Yeah, 500 USD, not 0.5 ETH, 0.2 ETH. 500 USD for one of these. So if you manage to get 0.02 chance of getting that, but if you do, that's $500. That's pretty sweet. I have no idea what this Origin Axe is, but that must be worth heaps more. Probably the same with this Pixel Pet as well. So yeah, definitely have a read through of all this. I'll highlight the main things in the video that I put out sometime in the next few days. But the thing that I think is most helpful for a live stream is just to go into like, yeah, actually how you start this game. So I basically joined with a referral link. I then set up an account. I had to link. You can, well, yeah, I'll show you up here. This is like an account that I had access to. So I just used that because it's not really mine, but we've got Discord. You can link with Discord, with Twitter, or with a wallet. So I've gone with Twitter for this one. I will eventually add this wallet. In fact, I could just do it right now. I don't really care if you see this wallet because it's just for this game. So there you go. I've joined with that wallet, and then you go back to Wilds here. And then, yeah, so this is how, once you logged in, this is what you see. Basically, the way you can go about things is you got to do these missions, and they're basically just like, it's just a game. You go in and play the game. Once you join in them as well, there's like different challenges you have to try and get inside of that mission, and if you do, you get rewards. So for example, this one is just start your journey and complete the mission. You don't get any rewards for that one. You do on mission 2, 3, and 4 though, just not the first one. The second one here is to survive 2 waves, which once you get into the game, you'll realize what that means. and so you can get a bronze treasure egg. Now these treasure eggs, these are the airdrop points, basically. These rare beast eggs, the beast's eggs, they are things that you're going to hatch in the Otium's lab here. And that's basically how you get these different beasts, so that you have like multiple that you can fight with. You start off with this in this first game, you're going to get one for free, like in Pokemon where you can pick your 3 starters, you pick one of the 3 starters. That's the same in this. But to get more, you need to get these beast eggs. So one way is by completing these objectives in the missions. And yeah, anyway, so I have also made, and I might pull this up and show you here. I haven't made this public yet, but I can make this public soon. So this is the Kuroro missions. Now I've basically gone through, and what I'll do is I'll even untick these right now. I've basically gone through and written out all of the missions that you see here. These missions here, I've written them out on an Ocean page. Basically for me, that means like while I'm playing the game, I just have this on my second monitor just off to the side here. And when I do that, I can then like see these missions throughout the game. That way I know that I'm trying to hit them. Whereas like these missions here, it shows you them here, but then as far as I can tell, you can't see them once you're playing. So I just like wasn't remembering them. So I just wrote them down. But anyway, I'm happy to share that into my Notion tracker, which there's a link in the description if you want to check that out. But yeah, you basically play the missions. You're trying to achieve these objectives. Then there's also these quests that you can try and do. These ones are daily. And then these ones are ones that you try and, yeah, in the length of the 2 weeks, I think this is a thing. You can jump on and play it here. You get these tickets that you can then go and redeem here. And then the VIP tickets, you only get those if you buy the VIP pass, which I'll do on this account just to show you how that works. And then here you basically spin the wheel. And if you played Kuroro Ranch, you'd be familiar with this wheel because this is like straight out of that game. And they've just added some different prizes in there. And the VIP obviously has better prizes. There's that silver ferry ticket. There's Ronin, whatever. Yeah. So I thought we might just get straight into it. I'll show you this gameplay. And I'm just going to play mission 1. And I'm going to try and hit all 5 of these objectives the first time I'm playing it. I'll show you how to do it as well so that you can do the same thing. I'm not going to go deep into the storyline part of it. Like I'm not going to play... yeah, like, and read everything. I think that's something that, like, you should do when you play yourself. Because it's a cool storyline. I think it's definitely engaged me. Like, I'd be playing this game even if I wasn't getting an airdrop out of it. I probably wouldn't play with multiple accounts. But I definitely would, I would play this on its own, even if it wasn't, even if no money was coming in from it. So let's get into it. So this is it. And basically you have to do this in a browser. And we can get rid of these because we don't need those. But to get out of here, firstly, you need to get over here and then you want to go up the stairs. So I'm going to go in here because there is a key that you need. So I'll grab that key. I'm just going to quickly get through all this. This is what you needed the key for. Get in this door. And then here, you're going to do this. Basically, that then opens up the stairway. And you can read through all this information, but basically you're on a ship and then the ship goes down. You have to go and talk to all the different characters before they let you move on. When you're talking to Mariner, you do need to ask about Doris's story, which Doris is the thing on his hat. So if you just go to there's something on your hat, you can basically just read through this. It's not that, like, it's cool, but again, I'm not going to go through all the text now, but it is a long chat here. So once that's done, then you can walk away. I've talked to this guy already. Go and talk to this chick. Doesn't really matter what you say to these. And then we'll go up to this one. Do the same. Now, once this conversation's done, this is when a cutscene happens. Basically, you'll see that you essentially like drown, it seems. and you get taken into the void. That's cool. Yeah, I might have a quick drink while this kind of plays out here. Okay. So, that's the start. Now, we've already done one of the missions, which was discover Doris's story. The second mission, this green dot here, we need to catch that. So, we need to quickly get through this. And I'm not going to read these things. Quickly get through it. And then I'm just going to chase after. This is where you pick your 3. But I'm just going to go over here and chase after this. And I got it. So that's another mission. That was catch elusive wisp. So we've already done 2 of the 5 missions. Now you just need to pick which character you want. There's 3 different characters here. I'm going to pick this one because this makes it the easiest to complete the survive 2 waves and survive 3 waves, just because this is a range attack, whereas these ones are up close. So yeah, basically whatever you pick here, this is the one that you're going to keep for the rest of the time. Now, what you can do, because you can replay these missions, so if you decide you want one of these other ones instead, you could, on the first attempt, choose the one that you want, go through and try and survive the waves, but if you don't, you can go back into this again, play it again, and then just choose this guy the second time, and then you won't change your original selection. You'll still keep whoever you originally chose. So the first time I played, I chose this guy over here. And then I went back to try and get this surviving the 2 waves or whatever. And I then selected this one in the middle instead. Because it was, like, as I said, easier to survive the waves. So we will do that. But I just realized that you can't hear the game. So what I might do is I might try and fix that real quick. So let's see if this works. I want to add a window here. There we go. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that now. Alright, so I just set to that guy. I hope it's not too loud. I don't even know how to set it. Here we go. Turn this down. That may be too soft now. I don't know. Alright. But let's now, this is what you have to do. These are the waves you have to try and get through. So the good thing about this character is that, as I said, you can shoot these wave attacks. You just got to dodge those those things there. You can use shift to dodge. I try and get these ones that are shooting the long range missiles first, and then you can deal with the other ones. You can move around as much as you want on here as well. And I basically just keep running away and then just shooting from long range until they're all gone. And we just do the same thing again. We've just survived 1 wave. We've got to get through 3 to complete all the missions. So let's hope that we can do this in the first one here. Now, one thing that is a problem with this being in a browser is that my mouse often goes out of the window when I'm, like, being frantic. Yeah. Anyway, you might have different strategies to this that might work better for you, but for me, this is the best way I could do it. Takes a while, but it is, like, copping the least amount of damage here. These ones can't. I think I've got rid of all the long range ones now, so I can kind of chill on the dodging. Yeah, this is the... I know we're in the void, so you can't, like, see what all that, like, beasts are, but this is the, like, the combat, basically, of the game. Which... So for those of you who've been farming Telegram, like, how much better of a game is this than our Telegram mini apps that we've been playing? So much better, eh? Alright, I'm almost finished this second wave here. Cool. Yeah, exactly right. I'm just seeing your comments there, BJ. For sure, it does look like a bit of an MMORPG. Now that's the thing as well that I've heard. If this does become like an MMO, where you are like starting to play with other, like fighting against other people, it would be sick. I don't know if that's in the works. But yeah, let's just quickly finish up this wave. You can keep playing the waves like seemingly forever. But because we're gonna get through our 3 waves, I'll then just quit it. Volley Geek, welcome as well. Good to have you, man. Sorry I missed your comments earlier. Just finish this off. Alright, 3 to go. Jeez. Not the best shot here. But you can see why I said it's like, this is pretty simple to get through. Just takes time, but doing the... Alright, there we go. So that's 3 waves. Now it gets a bit more hectic. I'm not gonna care. I don't need to win that one to beat the mission. And that's it. And in so doing, I also completed the mission. So as you can see, I did all these. Now, I guess this is the thing. My reward for that first one is that I get that first beast. So there we go. Finished the first 5 missions. So as you can recall, that means we got a... If I have a look over here, I've been ticking them off as we're going. Oh, you can't see it right now. Hold on. You can't see me either. Whoops. There we go. Yeah. I'll go back to this one. Yeah. So as you can see here, this is our checker. So we did complete all those, which means we've got a bronze treasure egg, a rare beast egg, a common beast egg, and a silver treasure egg. So if we... I'll go back over to this one now. Return to the hub. And as I said, you can play that mission over and over again. And so you can see their full green ticks, which is great. If we go into quests here, I did complete 1 mission. So we can redeem that. And that's going to add to our inventory now. So if we go to our inventory, here you can see is the bronze egg and the silver egg. So these eggs are the ones you're getting the Kuroro allocation from. And these other 2 are the ones that will like hatch. So if you go into Otium's lab, and here's where you can add them. So this one will take 2 hours to hatch. This will take 6. So we'll just incubate both right now. I basically try and have all 3 of these full as often as possible. Which means that in our inventory, all we've got left is this ticket, and we can redeem that there. But we also can go to our quests tab, and we've hatched a wind beast. So we can redeem that as well. Now, this one you'll see that you get a VIP one. We haven't done that yet. And so you can see you'd have to buy that. So I'm just going to buy it now. But you can buy this at any point. So you can basically just leave it there. And you can claim the free ticket. And the VIP one, you can just get whenever you pay for it. So, yeah, I'll just pay for it now. Because I'd already organized that. Now, you can see the way to do that is you need Ronin. So this is on the Ronin chain. So you need Ron, Rapdeth, or USDC. I just used CoinSpot is in Australia. That's like one of our main exchanges. I just used apologies. I just used that and bought Ron on CoinSpot and then just sent it directly to this MetaMask wallet. Once you do that, you do have to use something like Chainlist. This is where you can add like custom chains to MetaMask. So if you see here, you've got Ethereum or whatever, but then if you want to make Ronin, because that's not one of the ones on the list, go to Chainlist, search up Ronin, and then you can click add to MetaMask, and basically this like will, as it says, will add it to MetaMask. You just have to approve it. The other thing you could do is instead of adding it to MetaMask, you could get the Ronin wallet itself, and then you don't have to do that like Chainlist step. I'm just using MetaMask because I already have it on here anyway. But let's just do that. So I'll connect with MetaMask, because we're joining within the first 5 days or something like that, we get a 33% discount. So I'm getting in on that. And let's pay for this. Now, this has been you're joking. That's really annoying. I didn't think I needed ETH for this. I thought it used Ronin. Anyway, okay. Oh no, here we go. Yep. All right. So it works second time. Yeah. So anyway, you should use Ron as the gas. So make sure you have just a little bit, but it's not much. Not much at all. So we'll confirm that. There has been issues with this. So some people haven't been able to do this transaction. Or they've done the transaction and then this success page hasn't shown up, but mine's worked, which is cool. So now it's put my tab yellow at the top here, as you can see. It also means I can redeem this now, which means I get this VIP ticket. And it also gives me exclusive access to the premium prize pool, which is cool. Yeah, so let's go into redeem our tickets now. We'll spin that. Cool. Another egg, which is good. I don't know if you're hearing the noise. I guess there's no noise right now. Yeah, there we go. So that was an egg that we can hatch. So I'll chuck that in to hatch that soon. Sorry if I hit the mic occasionally. Okay, and then this is a relic. Now, relics can be used in battle. Basically, you take those into the mission with you on certain missions, and it gives you like, yeah, different benefits. So if we go back and have a look at that one, this is the relic of Bok. Beasts have 25% chance to turn into drumsticks when they die. Okay, I haven't seen that one before. That's random. All right, VIP. So this is the one where you get some better stuff, and we've got one of those. But again, you had to pay for this one. So I'm hoping that $25, yeah, I think you end up with a big airdrop than that. I think this is one of those games that could blow up as well. Diamond VIP egg. Beautiful. Now this basically is airdrop points, but it's like a way higher amount than you would get from the other one. So if I go back into our inventory here, so this is the bronze. This is like the lowest one that you can get. Then you've got silver. Then it goes to gold, and they've got a few others after that. And diamond is like one of the highest ones you can get. Yeah, and we'll put this other egg in there. This is a 4-hour egg, so we'll chuck that in there now. All right, so that's mission 1. Let's go to mission 2. This mission, we need to basically going to be washed ashore, and when you're on the shore, you have to, here it is, medieval style BJ. Yeah. Where are we? Yeah. Avoid all damage on the beach. So you're going to have to fight against these 3 different beasts at once. And you've got to not take any damage in that time. And if you don't, then you get an epic beast egg, which is one that takes, I think it's 8 hours to hatch. And obviously you get like a higher tier beast out of it. You've got the angler, where this guy here is going to teach you how to fish. And if you catch a fish on your first try, you'll get that one. Again, you can replay this mission. So at the end of the mission, if you failed any of these, you just like replay it again. And so catching it on your first try, even if it's like, if that's your second or third attempt on the mission, if it's your first try on that mission, then that'll check out. Defender, defeat all the foes at the lab in under 30 seconds. That's not too hard. It is a little harder with the wind one that I chose because you're shooting from further away, and so you're missing more, and your damage isn't quite as high. So it is a little bit more difficult with that one. And you can't take any other beasts into this mission. This is just the first one that you chose. Brawler, take down the fearsome elite beast in battle, and then discover the hidden pond, which I'll show you where that is as we play as well. And then the first one is just like completing the mission. So yeah, let's play the second mission here. Now, I may not achieve all of these. The avoiding all damage on the beach, I managed to get into a bit of a groove, and I kind of figured out how to do it and what worked for me. But yeah, I may not do it first try. It took me like probably 10 tries the first time, and then I nailed it like straight away on the second one. But so yeah, anyway, these are the guys we have to fight here. And we just got to make sure we don't get hit by them. Oh, it's a bit iffy there. Oh, dude, this is actually easy days with the wind one. It was a lot harder when I had a guy that was like up close fighting. There you go. So killed them all. Haven't taken any damage. So we can tick off that one. Can avoid all damage on the beach. Now, you do have to make sure that you complete the mission and don't die before you get to the end of the mission. Otherwise, you would have to do that part again. So now we're going to talk to this fisherman. And he's going to teach us how to fish. Fishing's super easy. If you've played Stardew Valley, like, this is way easier than that. So fisherman gave you a rod, and then basically you need to hold E and move your cursor towards where the bubbles are in the water, which you'll see now. And then you hold on to E to reel it in, and if it starts to get red, then you stop. Or like just kind of, so we'll see here, go to that, pull it in. As you see, it's like getting yellow. If I hold it longer, it might become red, and so you just have to like kind of tap it. There you go. So caught a fish on my first try. So there we go. That one is done as well. Let's go. Let's continue on. So now this chick's just going to guide us around somewhere. You don't really need to care too much about this if you're just playing it to farm. Obviously, as I said, the game's fun. So I would play it like, yeah. I actually enjoy the storyline. It's cool. The one thing that I'm not like that well, there's a lot of things that like I look forward to in this game because it's like it's in alpha, so this is like bare bones. But one thing I'm looking forward to is like mobile, because you're gonna play this on desktop right now. So she's just giving you this pickaxe, by the way, which you can then break things. These ones that have these like the shininess happening. That gives you these things here, and they basically can heal you if you need them, and the fish can heal you as well. And if you want more health to make sure you get through the level, you can fish more before you leave that spot. But there's also, we're gonna go find the secret pond, the hidden pond, and that has more opportunities to fish. So you can, yeah, you can get more fish there if you're gonna need more health. You gotta run past this guy. You don't have to fight him. Then you got to fight these guys. So yeah, one thing I've noticed is that if you try and take on one guy at a time, oh yeah, damn, okay, yeah, try and take on one attacker at a time rather than fighting them all at once. That is definitely preferable, and you'll do. It's a lot harder to die if that's the case. We've got more to fight here. I'm just going to try and take this guy out first. Maybe not actually. I might go for this guy instead. Annoying me. Thank you. If you hit them and they're not a trainer, like they're just a wild beast, then they don't move. Well, they can't attack, so it's pretty handy. Alright, we've got this guy. Thank you. See you later. Alright. So, the missions we still have to do. Defeat all the foes at the lab in under 30 seconds. Discover the hidden pond, which we're about to do. And take down the elite beast, which that's at the end. So, take out these guys. Now you can see my health in the top corner there. Which I'll show you in a second why. And I'm kind of rushing this a bit here. All right. So my health is kind of low. Now I can use a fish here. Hold on. Oh yeah, you saw it anyway. You can also press 4 or 5. So I'll press 5. And that gets me another 9. I'll do my. You gotta wait for the bar to finish again. Like you can see that bar. You have to wait for that to be full before you can use it again. Yeah. Now, this point, this is where we go to find the hidden pond. Now you'll see in a second. She tells me that when I get over here, I don't have to fight these guys. If you want to find the hidden pond, you do have to fight them. So you said, yeah, you just avoid them, but I'm just gonna take them out instead because they are hiding the entrance to. You can also press the space bar to reject. Like basically, they try and shoot at you, and then you can block them. Sheesh. Well, I don't know why, how I got dominated by this guy so much this time. Maybe this is why I had no issues last time. So, alright, we'll finish him off. Cool. Alright, we'll heal up a bit more. Now, in some of the other missions, you can't heal, or you have to heal like only a certain amount throughout the thing so you don't break one of the missions, but this one you don't have to. So this is the hidden pond. I'm gonna, oh no, okay, I'm not gonna more, but yeah, if the bubbles show up here, you can fish here as well, as you can see. Cool. Put another fish. You don't have to do that, but good bit of health, so why not? All right, so now we've discovered the hidden pond. Now we're gonna need to go up and defeat all foes at the lab in under 30 seconds, which we'll get to that point soon. But we're gonna take out these guys first. Beautiful. Got some more shards. All right, now this point up here is yeah, where we'll be fighting shortly. So let's do that. Now I can't remember that elite beast that I was talking about earlier. That might have been that bird back there. I can't remember. I don't remember if you have to fight one here or not. We can skip through all this. All right, here we go. So we're going to defeat all these in under 30 seconds, and obviously not die as well. So make sure you don't die. Again, try and like target one guy at a time if you can. There we go. Get the ones that annoy you the most. Last guy. And I should be well under the 30 seconds. So there we go. Wipe those out. That's it. So yeah, I guess that. Oh, you're joking. That must have been just over 30 seconds. That hurts. That's what I was saying earlier. The wind guy does make it a bit harder to do that quest because you saw that like last bird I was trying to like shoot at. It took a while. But damn, that's annoying. Okay, well anyway, I didn't finish that one. If I finished that one, I would have been getting let's pull that up again on this one. Where's that? So defeat all the foes in under 30 seconds. I didn't do that. I would have got a silver treasure egg, which that's just like more airdrop points. On my main account, I'm not too worried about that because if you played Kuroro Ranch, all of your treasure eggs that you got in that game carried over. So I think I sent it in my Telegram. I might pull it up here. When I posted about this the other day here. So this is about how Kuroro Wilds was launching. So I ended up with 77 bronze eggs, 32 silver eggs, and 22 gold eggs. So basically, these eggs that you are getting here, these silver treasure eggs and stuff, like I've already got 32 silver eggs in one of them, 77 bronze eggs. So, yeah, which is good. Anyway, I completed that mission as well. So the only thing I didn't do was the foes. So I could go back and play that again, and finish that, but I won't just for the sake of time. But yeah, you could replay the mission right there if you wanted to. All right. So now I've got another 2 eggs that I could be hatching, but I've got those 3 that are in there at the moment. You can check how long it's got left. So an hour 42 before I can put my next one in, which it is 11 o'clock here tonight. So I'll probably still be up, and I might do that one. You can see I finished all these ones. This one I missed the one. We can then move on to mission 3. But let's go and check if we completed any other missions, any other quests, which we didn't yet. Oh, also, I should have shown you this one. Follow the linked Twitter account. You don't even have to follow it. You can just click go, close that, click verify, and wait 15 minutes. But I do recommend following them. I'm following them on my main account. I believe there's another thing you have to do in regards to that as well. Maybe it was a different day. Refer a friend while this quest is active. You could do that as well. So let's see if there's any other. We've got another one to do here. See what we got. Okay. So more Kura points. This is the lowest one. And is there a VIP ticket? No. Okay. Let's get into the next one. In terms of referral, don't join this one. I've like put my other main one in the description. But you've got referrals, which are anybody who just joins the game at all and doesn't play it even. That just counts as a referral. A qualified referral, which is what you want. This is how you get these free tickets. You can get up to 10 tickets, so 10 different referrals. So which is good because it means that like influencers can't get like tons out of this. Like 10 is the limit, unless they go and make different accounts and stuff like that. But which is not why I'm doing this, by the way. But if we go to the qualified referrals here, you need to either have redeemed 10 or more tickets, or redeemed 1 or more VIP tickets. So basically, if they buy VIP, then that would count as a qualified referral for you. Or if they redeem 10 or more of just the standard tickets, which you can see we've already done 3. And basically, if they play through these missions, they'll get enough to be able to do that. So you basically need to, somebody who's willing to pay for it, or if they are going to play it. All right, let's go to mission 3. Now, this one is, I'm not going to be able to finish all of these challenges, probably. They're, like, often they take me, like, 2 or 3 times to do. The first one, obviously, is just complete the mission. The second one is hit an enemy with a deflected projectile, which you'll see if you play this one, but it teaches you how to block. So when one of the ranged attacks go and they like throw it towards you, you can hit the space bar and it reflects it. It hits, bounces off that and like bounces back towards them. If it hits them, then you finish that quest. Pretty simple. Roboss, if you defeat that without being hit, you get that one. Defeating Harper without taking damage. And then Snoop, which is interacting with the hidden object, which I'll show you where that is. They're the quests for mission 3. So let's do it. Yeah. Hope you're having a good day. And if you're farming something else while you're watching this, that's great. You know, the whole idea of this is to give you an opportunity to stay on track. And maybe you're playing this game while I'm playing it as well, as a way to farm it, and keeps you on track a bit, keeps you accountable. All right, so again, we won't read the story, but let's look into this one. So first thing, I think this item over here is the secret item, but there's a couple of different spots here. So I read this little artifact thing here that's kind of hidden. There is also this one up here, which doesn't show you that you have to talk to it, but once you get close to it. The third one is this one here. I think this is the one where you get these like photos you can look at, which is pretty cool. So that we should have just completed the interact with hidden object. That was buggy the first few days. So if you've been playing this for a little while and you haven't got that one, go back and do that because that's probably why. Also, let's get the audio back on for you. All right. Now I need to talk to Clarissa and you can go through and do like a little quiz, which I did the first time. Again, it's fun, but you can just be in a hurry and it cuts that out a little bit. Let's get through this. Okay. We got to talk to this guy who then opens up this door for us. This is Professor Otium. But yeah, try not to spoil the story for you guys as well, because if you want to go and yeah, also this, do you need help with anything? That is the one that you need to do to be able to open that door, which is why it's yellow. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Go back and read it if you want to, rather than yeah, than while I watch it. While I play it, sorry. Okay. Now, this part here is the training center. So this teaches you how to fight more effectively. You're basically going into VR, which this is pretty sick. One day this might be our thing. But you can see it kind of shows you how to do something, and then you have to go and do it. Whatever. But you can, I basically just like keep tapping on the next button, which clears the chat, and then also does the bit at the top as well. How long have we been going for here? Almost an hour? Yeah, an hour. Damn. Time is flying. All right, just quickly wipe through these things. You'll see we'll get up to the Roboss, and that's the one that we like really care about, because for one of the quests you have to defeat that without getting hit at all. We can do our deflections here though as well. We have to do one deflection in this one. Almost forgot about that, which is why it's good to have the thing that the Notion page up. So does this guy have? Nah, not one of those ones. I need a projectile guy. This guy? Yeah, here we go. There we go. So just click the space bar. You can even hold it down. There you go. That's the one you need to do. So we've done that task now as well. You know, isn't this just like way better than any other crypto game you've played before? Like, this is why I think the future of crypto and gaming is Web3 games. So that's why I'm so bullish on Soon. I hold a fair bit of Super as well. I've got some. I had some Ronin before this as well. I've now used some of it. But all right, this is the Roboss, so we don't want to get hit by him. Which, there you go, nice. Already been hit. Got to make sure you dash away from him. Now he starts to shoot you, I think. Oh no, maybe not yet. Good job. There we go, now he's shooting projectiles, so now we got to block them back at him. You can't block forever because you've got like you've got a certain amount of like blocking that you can do basically before you run out of mana or whatever it is. All right. Yeah. So anyway, I failed this one for sure. Playing live on stream, it's not easy, eh? Got to chat and focus on trying to do the tasks. But you guys can do it for sure. So as long as you achieve that task. Which that one, by completing that quest, you get an epic beast egg. So it's like definitely one to get. Let's just jab him up close here. Done. Alright. Cool. Now our last one is to defeat Harper without taking any damage. And that will finish the mission. Okay. We just defeat this as normal first. I forgot that I've got to shoot from afar on this guy. Jeez, this is not looking good here. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Keep getting out of the tab here. All right, now, once you get through that part, it doesn't matter if you lose to Harper. Like if you die, it doesn't matter. You're still going to complete the mission. So don't stress about that. You just got to get through to this point. But if you take no damage while facing Harper, that's how you can achieve that mission. So let's see how we go. This guy just runs after you. So if you just dodge away, you can, again, if you're using the wind guy, where's he gone? Oh, okay. No, all right. I forgot he shoots. Yep. Okay. My bad. Misinformation. This chick's just standing right in the way. What is going on here? Why can't I hit him? Just hiding behind his own character. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, anyway. I'll have to prove later that I completed this mission, not on stream. Alright, so I didn't do those two. That's okay. You could just go back and do those again. But I completed the mission. So yeah, let's go check out if we've got any more quests. Okay. So we can go to our quests here again, see if there's anything that we can tick off. I don't think there is from that. No. When we beat the next mission, we will. But we did get another one of these, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. This is another relic that we can use, which I think in this mission we can use it. Now, once you finish these 4 missions, you then unlock the Ancient Forest. These objectives, once you've done them, you've done them. That's it. So you can keep playing them, but you're not going to get any extra rewards. The Ancient Forest, that resets every day, and so you can go back in there every day and basically do that one again and again, and keep getting more rewards from that. So at that point, the way to get rewards are playing the Ancient Forest and hatching eggs, and that's gonna be how you get all these different quests, because obviously you get these extra quests every day, these daily ones. So doing these gets you more of these tickets, which is obviously good as well, because the tickets can also give you eggs, and then you hatch the eggs, and that's how you get a lot of these. Hatch 10 beasts, hatch a fire, a water, an earth, a corrosion, all these different types. Hatch 30 beasts, hatch a lucky beast, which like the rarity of that is like super low, like 1% or something. Yeah, let's do mission 4. This one you got to complete it. You have to complete the mission using fewer than 10 shards. So shards is the thing that I showed you that we were mining for earlier that heals you. Riddle Master, solve the bell puzzle on your first try. Now the answer to that is 2, 3, 1, which I'll show you when we get to it. Ironheart, defeat the boss with no fainted beasts. So when you get to the final beast, the final boss, you have to make sure that none of your guys faint. Find the secret clearing, super simple, and mine all the nodes. So the nodes is where you get those shards from. So you just got to make sure you mine all of them, break all of them in this mission, which again I'll show you where they all are. Now, this is actually a bit of a problem for me because I'm playing this and I haven't hatched any eggs yet. So usually I would be able to go in with 3, but I would have to wait an hour and a half before I could even get a second one. So I'm just going to try and battle it with the 1, but it does mean that I probably won't do this shard saver one because I'll probably need more than 10 shards to keep my one guy alive. Whereas if you've got 3, you can kind of share the damage a bit. But yeah, hopefully we are able to beat the final boss without a fainted, or yeah, at least just getting through it. If not, one thing you can do is just wait until you get a couple more beasts and then attempt this one. Now you can also equip relics here on this one. So click on equip relics, and these are all the ones that you've got at the moment. I've only got 3, so I'm going to equip all 3 of these ones, even though I don't know how much this one does. It's not that helpful. And yeah, once you've equipped those, and usually you get a bit of a choice as to which ones you want to equip. So have a read of them and figure out which one's the best. Then select your beasts. Obviously, I've just got the 1, so I'll put that in slot 1, and then I would start. But you can choose different ones. You'll have a whole bunch here eventually, and just like choose which slot. If you want to replace somebody, just click on it and click slot 1. It will replace that slot. Okay, let's go mission 4. Let's start mission 4. Again, if you're watching this back, make sure put a comment. It would be great to know that you watched, and yeah, comment the word Lambo to tell me that you watched this point of the video. But yeah, let me know if you want to keep doing this every day. Well, maybe not every day at the moment. We'll go weekly for now, but I think it might be something that we could go to daily because as I said, I'm already farming these games anyway. I might as well be live on stream, chatting with you guys. Try and fight one guy at a time here, if you can. Let's kill that guy. All right, one more left somewhere. I think he's hiding. There he is. Cheeky. This guy. Cool. You can read this, but you don't have to. All right, we will need to use less than 10 shards, which we've started well in terms of not having copped much damage here, which is good. All right, break down these walls, get through here. That elusive cloaked figure. Take out these guys. And these guys aggro, dude. So, yeah. So make sure you go over here, and this is your first one. I hope I didn't miss any. I wasn't really focused on it, but you definitely got to get that one. Oh, okay. Going around the corner here. Alright, we're fighting one at a time. Oh, he shoots over the wall. Okay. Dude, that dash is super handy. Sweet. Now, I'm dying here, so I'm going to use a few shards. So we've got one. Wait for that. Two. We'll do three. So we're going to use less than 10. So I've used three now. As I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with only the one beast here. But I shouldn't be so negative, right? Now, I think, yeah. I don't think you actually have to take this fight. I think you just get more shards out of beating this person. But let's, oh no. Yeah, I forgot that starts the fight straight away. Yeah, you get some shards. Like, if you don't need the shards, I don't think you need to take that fight. And you don't need the shards because you got to use less than 10 anyway for the mission. All right, next one. I think it's yeah. Get straight into fighting from here. Yo, that guy. I forgot how crazy he is. I want to try and get this mon, dude. It's wild. That's some crazy things. Yo, it does so much damage. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm going to die from this guy. That is wild. I've used 3. That's 4. 5. 6. We'll stop there for now. Alright, we'll go down here. We're going to fight another battle here. They do run up the hill here, I believe. Oh, man. We didn't take too much damage there. It's good. Okay. Bruh. Got him. Alright. What do we want to get to next here? Now, this is where we get the secret clearing, and also there's another hidden gem thing there. So get that, then run straight across there. This is where you find the, what do they call this? Yeah, the secret clearing. Get more shards out of this box. And you can interact with this as well. I don't think it gets him anything. So now we found the secret clearing. We're minting all nodes. Up ahead soon, we will have to solve the bell puzzle. Straight into the battle here. I think we've done 6. We're up to 7, I think. Also, did I miss one back here? No, it's up ahead. Sweet. Alright, interact with this thing. This is just part of the mission. And then, which is good, but now you're going to have to kill these guys. So try to take these out, and there's a second wave that comes, so be ready for that. Oh my goodness, how have I missed that guy so many times? Ah, dude, I did this last time I played as well. here. I don't think I took any damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Spoke way too soon. I thought there was a third wave. Dude, this guy just bounces off him when he's charging at you. Yo. Bro, what are you meant to do when he's charging at you? Dude. Alright. Done. Okay, okay. Alright, this guy looks daunting, but he's the final boss. But he's he gets called back and then you fight him later. Dude, I'm not even gonna make it through this level. I gotta beat that final boss. With one guy. Which is certainly doable, but like I'm a gamer, but I'm not crazy. As I'm sure you can tell. So I think if you use 7, that should be 8. So I've got one more shard that I can use. Because I have to use less than 10. Yeah. So I have to use... Get that red guy. There we go. There's another guy up here, I think. Yeah. Okay, he's trash though. He's trash. Got him. Alright, now in a second all these things are going to start running towards you. And so you got to fight this one guy, but he's not too hard, if I remember correctly. Okay. I take it back. What is going on here? Yeesh. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be using these things. So I'll have to use more than one now. So I'll be over 10 shards. That's fine. I'll have to do this mission later again. Oh, I see we've got another commenter there who's retracted his message. All right. 2. Let's just see. Let's go to... This is the, what do we call this? This is the bell puzzle. So you've got to do number 2, which is the middle one, then number 3, then number 1. In that order. 2, 3, 1. Beauty. Alright. And then this is the final boss. So get yourself ready and just go for it. There's every chance I lose this battle here. Don't hold me against... Oh, no. No. Oh, that's brutal. If that starts me back at the start, that's going to be the worst. Oh, man. Don't put me... No. Okay. Well, I'm not playing that again live on stream. I'm just going to go back to the lobby. That's rough. That is rough. Final boss. What did I click on? I don't even know. Click on this and then I must press another button. Maybe I pressed enter. Good question, Gliz. Is it worth to have to redo every mission to get all the objectives? I think so. I mean, it depends on what the objective is. Like, this one. Let's have a look. This I'd get a silver treasure egg. So that's airdrop points. So maybe worth it. It's like silver. It's the second highest. Second lowest, sorry. Maybe. The epic beast egg, like that one, like that feels worth it to me because you're going to get an epic tier beast out of that, and so that'll help you in the gameplay. And then I think that also, as I said, I'm assuming that they also become NFTs, and so that will be more valuable. The Relic of Solitude, like, no, I probably wouldn't care too much about that. Um, but yeah, I think it's based on what you're getting from it. Like, I would make sure to try and get all of the tickets for sure, and then all of the beast eggs, probably as well, and the treasure eggs, I suppose, as well. So yeah, let's. I hope that answers your question there, Gliz. But it's look, it's one of those things that I don't know for sure how big this airdrop is going to be, but what I do know is that this is like the best. Um, yes, yeah, Gliz. So yeah, do you think they'll add chapters on top so we can farm more? 100%. Like, this is like, as I said, this is the alpha version of the game. If I try and pull up their Discord real quick, and I can show you that. Um, Here we go. So where did maybe the announcement section? Here we go. What is not included? So it says elements which will go live down the line, such as cosmetics, beast capturing. So you're going to be able to, like, yeah, capture like you do in Pokemon. Evolutions, resource collection, teams, multiplayer, base building, farming, and others are all not included in this alpha launch. Like, this is like bare bones, just like giving you a taste of the game and how the combat plays. So there's a lot more to come for sure. I don't know if they'll add more, like, in these 2 weeks. So I think it's 2 weeks. Let me check here. So it launched Feb 6th, my time, and how long is it going for? Maybe it's in the FAQs here. I think it's 2 weeks, and so I don't know if they'll add anything more in that 2 weeks. I'm assuming they probably won't. All that they're like adding is they're adding that. I'm probably seeing it here, but I'm scrolling past it. They're In fact, it might even tell us here actually. They're just adding that ancient forest. Like, every day, there's a new thing there that you can keep going back and farming that. Which maybe I'll show you on a different account, on my main account, so you can see how that works. Yeah, here you go. So from Feb 5th till Feb 19th. So you got 11 days left. So I think at the end of that event, that's when they're going to do the airdrop, or at least that's when like TG will start soonish, I guess. But in terms of like new content in that point in time, I don't think they'll add anything new. Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying about, like, do I think this is worth farming? The reason why I think it might be is because if this gets like anywhere near the level that what was the game called? From It was on Ronin last time. Oh, how have I forgotten it? Ronin games. Let's just look at that. Oh, this is not what I want. Ronin blockchain games. Chaps? Where did that come from? Go check out the top Ronin game. Maybe, yeah, Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity, like, if we look at that, right? Also, sorry, real quick, this is on Ronin, yeah. Tatsunoko, that's one of the other games that I'm farming on Telegram. Pixels, that did really well. Like, people that played that got massive airdrops. Um, Axie Infinity, we'll go and have a look at the chart in a second. These other ones I haven't heard of before, but okay. But yeah, I think Ronin is just like, it's big, it's big, big time. So let's go look at Axie Infinity. Point Gecko. And we can check the chart. It's actually mental. So this is like last bull market. This game went crazy. So you can see here, market cap was 41 million, which, like, even that, like, that's pretty high. 7 million. For a game that, like, was pretty basic, like 100 mil market cap in March 2021, And I got to a point where what's the peak here? $10 billion market cap. Like that's crazy. And the game, like it was okay, but like if we try and pull up YouTube here and try and find some clips of Axie Infinity, like it wasn't that crazy of a game. It was pretty boring, not gonna lie. Um, I played it to just check it out. Here we go. Let's just mute this. Like this is the battling, right? You have cards, and then um, you just like use the different attacks to attack each other in like turn based. That was it. There was nothing else to the game at all. Like it was fine, but like look how slow this is. Like what is going on? Anyway, $10 billion this became worth. And a big part of that is because of like the hope of where they thought that Axie Infinity would go in the future. And I think that this looks like they're still building. And so like there's a chance that this thing it's not going to return back to its former glory, but there's been times here where it's peaked up to like 1.6 billion. When was that? That was in March last year. December got to 1.4 again. It's now at 630. So it's like it's still big. It's still massive. But yeah, so if you see Kuroro Wilds, and to me, I just think that the Kuroro ecosystem, which you can see they're building Kuroro Wilds, they've had Kuroro Ranch, and then Kuroro Brawl, which is like what's that game? Geez, I can't. My mind is a bit fried here, but like that Mario game, whatever, the Nintendo game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or whatever it is. That game, this is going to be similar to that. So you're adding another game to the ecosystem as well, and on top of that, like this game actually plays really nicely, and yeah, I just think that like there'll be a lot of people that will come to this. So what I'm expecting is this: at launch, if it launches at a low valuation, right, then sure, the airdrop might not be worth much, but if this gets up to like now like up here is maybe a bit unrealistic. Like that's I think it could get there based on how good this game is compared to Axie Infinity, but like let's not put our hopes up too high. Let's just assume, right, that we can get that this game can get to a 500 million market cap. I think that's definitely realistic. If it gets to 500 mil, then I think that the airdrop that you receive ends up doing quite well, and the NFTs that you're getting out of this as well also will probably end up doing quite well, as you saw from one of the like the silver ticket or whatever. It's like zero point 0.2 ETH or whatever, 500 USD already, and this game hasn't even like started being played properly. So that's kind of where what I think about this and why I think it might be worth farming overall. And as I said, it's like I think it's fun anyway. Like it's fun to play. So yeah, let me show you my main account, and I can show you kind of what you can look forward to here. I here we go. Nice. Oh no, this is the wrong one. This one. Yeah, no worries, Gliz. All good, man. Um, have you started playing this already, Gliz? Let me know. Let me know. All right, so we've got. This is mine. You can see I've gone through and I've achieved all the objectives on the main account here. Ancient Forest. I haven't played this for today, so I did complete this quest yesterday, and that counts like forever, I guess. I think it's the same with these two here as well. You just do it one time. Hey, yeah, no worries, Gliz. It's yeah. Let me know if you want to keep doing this in the future. Yeah, I'm planning every Saturday night my time. I'm gonna be getting on, and then potentially do it more regularly as well. And I'm not gonna just do Kuroro Wilds every time. This is just what I was doing this time because yeah, feels like the big thing at the moment. But I'll definitely be like farming through Telegram games, farming games online, anything else that we find. PvP.trade, I'll farm some of that stuff on stream as well, and you can see kind of what I'm doing. I suck at trading, so definitely don't copy me. But just to try and rack up some points. Yeah, so these like bottom three, I think these three you do them one time, that's it. The escape today is you just go in and like defeat the boss one time for the day. So basically, once you go through and you play these four missions, which as you see, like what, it's taken me an hour and a half. What about like an hour and a half, and I've been talking the whole time and stuff like that. Like if you actually just went through and played these, Like, I finished all these missions probably in, I don't know, let's say 4 hours, maybe 5. And Ancient Forest, that might take me a little bit longer. Like, I haven't done these ones yet. But then otherwise, like, you just jump on every day and you play this one, which that takes you like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. And that's it. And you can keep like, you just keep getting the daily quests, which you then be getting from the ancient. Like, you do that one Ancient Forest task, and that gets you the complete at least one mission, and the hatch one egg. Well, you're just doing that all the time anyway. And then the other quests, the VIP quests, you just need to keep hatching. So you just keep doing that every day. So that's like basically all I'm doing at the moment on this account is just like do the daily one, come in here, try and farm this, hatch something, and then by the 20, what did I say, 21st, I think it was, that's when it ends. So hatching 30 beasts by then, like that's gonna happen for sure. Like I've done 15 in like 2.5 days. Um, the lucky beast, that I mean, we'll see. It'd be cool if we got that one. I'd love to. Yeah, I want to try and complete all these on this account at least. This is my inventory at the moment. You can kind of see where I'm at after a couple of days. 125 Kuro already. They did. In fact, we could do like, let's do a quick look at the numbers here to figure out how much that Kuro could be worth based on different valuations. So if we go to, where was it? Is it this? So they're giving out 10 million Kuro in the referral program. Here we go. All right. So play the airdrop. 100% free. Remember, yeah, you can play this game for free. You don't have to buy that premium pass. Which that's pretty sick, right? Because even if you don't have the premium pass, you're racking up free Kuro. So sure, you're putting in time, and that's like, but if you're farming Telegram games, if you're farming line games, like if you're trying to farm things for free, then like I can't see anything better to farm than this right now. So you go in here. What do you got? You got 30 million Kuro, which is 3% of the token supply. So I think that means, I think they say somewhere else that they're having a 1 billion supply. Does that check out? 30 million is 3%. 300 million would be 30%. So yeah, a billion. So 1 billion. Yeah. Okay. So 1 billion Kuro in total. So let's just say that it gets to $1 billion market cap. Now let's keep 500 million because I think that's fair. So that means that at 500 million, if we've got a billion tokens, then it would be 0.5, right? So 50 cents per token. So if I go back to the game, 50 cents per token, I've got 125 already. So what is that? $62.50. Yeah, that's if it gets to 500 million market cap, which is high. Like I'm not denying that, but I think it's pretty realistic for this. At least like when the gaming cycle kicks in, I wouldn't be surprised. So that's $62 potentially that I've already got just from playing these games, and that's not including this like there's your silver treasure egg, your bronze eggs, all the ones that I earned from playing Kuroro Ranch. There's your gold ones. You've got this one, which is your diamond VIP egg. I got 6 of those. Sapphire eggs, they're also like higher tier than the other ones. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Feels like it's gonna be a good one to me. Like if that's $62 just that alone, and I spent what I spent 25, 26, can't remember, something like that. Um, yeah. And I'm not done yet. Job's not done, as Kobe says. Job's not done. Yeah. In fact, let's go and have a look at. Oh, yeah, I'm not even. I don't even have any eggs going right now. So yeah, I need to get onto this. Play the ancient. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it because I was gonna show you what the ancient forest was on the other account and that didn't work. So let's just do this one. So these challenges are quite difficult. You got to win without healing this whole time. Which when you see it, Like it's a lot. So I haven't done that yet. Sorry, it's getting a little bit later here. Beat the forest without relics equipped. So I don't like. I think it'd be hard to do both, but like, don't have relics equipped, but then still heal. Then you should be able to get that golden treasure egg. I want the epic beast egg personally because I want to keep hatching eggs. That's the thing that matters more to me right now. So I want to try and go without healing, and then just escaping in general gets you the ticket. What I'm going to do is, because I think win without healing is going to be difficult, especially when I'm focusing on the stream as well. I might try and do this one. So let's try and do without relics equipped. So you can see here, these are all the different ones I've got at the moment. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to get him in slot 2. And I was going for like this guy, high HP, low attack. I think this guy was similar, yeah. So originally I was like trying to go that sort of strat, just like that was because I just wanted to survive and just like I just wanted to win. But now I might go for something that has a higher attack. Let's try this guy. Let's go him as my 3. I'm gonna get rid of my relics here. Yeah. Yep. Let's go with that. We'll go this one. All right. I was thinking about whether I wanted to go heals or if I wanted to go this one. Okay. So this is the forest or whatever I said it was called. Basically, basically what happens is you just like going through a maze to some degree, and you're just like fighting against some different beasts, a whole set of them at a time. You move on to the next stage, you do it again over and over again. And then every 2 or 3 that you get through, you then come up against, or you like get to chat to one of these. Oh, there we go. That was weird. You get to chat to one of these like wizard dudes, and they give you like either health or like power ups in the game. We're gonna take some heals early, and then yeah, we're gonna take some heals early, and then we're gonna not heal towards the end because the power ups get strong. So I think we'd prefer to have that. Let's check out what this guy can do. I need a long range guy because I didn't get the win. Whoa, what is going on, dude? My game is lagging crazy. I don't know if you've seen that on the stream. Yeah. I don't know if I'll play this one to the end here. If it keeps up like this. I mean, maybe it's more helpful that it's glitching. I'm not really getting hurt too much here, eh? Yeah, I haven't really taken too much damage. Alright, I'll play it up. Okay. What is going on here? Anyway, this thing is lagging bad. But going okay still. Ish. So yeah, also my computer's been doing this a bit. I don't know if it's my keyboard, but like it just like forces me to go one direction. Yes, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying before this. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, so we played 2. We're gonna come in here. This guy then will help you out with either heals. You can heal your team 33%, which that doesn't make sense to me. I would just take the healing items, or you can get like upgrades for this game. I'm gonna go the healing items for this one, and then for the next one, I'm gonna like from now on, I'm gonna start taking power ups instead. Let's go back to the bird. Do a little heal here. All right. You can also any bugs that you see, you can report it to the team. They're wanting to like get all the bugs like patched, obviously. Also, you got no audio right now. Hey, on stream. Oh well, it's the same thing over and over again anyway. Yeah, see, right now it's forcing me. There we go. I'm trying to just fight one of these guys at a time as much as possible. Yeah. Again, it's forcing me that direction. Okay. Let's kill him with seeing as effective. Now there are different types in this game as well, right? I don't know if we went through that, but there's different types. And so each one does like different damage to different, like they're super effective to different ones. See again, I can't. I'm not even touching right now, so I don't know what's going on there. All right, let's go another one. This takes about 10 minutes, I think, to get through all of this. Can't move again. Annoying. Oh, well, look, it's in. Yo. I wonder if this is lagging just for me, or if you're getting lag on stream. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch this back. Switch back here. Heal this guy up a bit. And dominate. Let's go back to our number 2 guy. All right, power up time. Let's see. Your beast take 20% reduced damage. That sounds good. Beast special attack cooldown is decreased by 40%. All right, I'm gonna do damage. That'll be handy. Yeah, let's go, baby. This is the guy that's high attack, but low HP. Oh boy. I'm getting smoked here. All of them are ineffective against this owl. Yeah. No, I'm gonna die. Not high on health here. Not high at all. Okay. Okay, he's gone. My sound's cut out now as well a bit. Now I don't use the one thing I don't do enough is I don't do the deflection stuff enough. Gosh, dude. Maybe I've chosen the same type too much here. That might be part of the reason I'm not doing well here. Where are we? Okay. Oh, again, could do another one. I thought I was going to get more. So I'll probably jump off after this one, I think. But we'll yeah. We'll try it. We'll go into next live stream I'll do more of the Telegram games, the ones that like I can focus a bit more. Like it's not, yeah, doesn't take as much energy, mental energy. Whereas obviously this, I'm like having to think through the game and whatever. But a lot of the other games are just like you just tap and stuff, right? So we'll yeah, I'll try that next time, and we'll see if you guys prefer that sort of idea, being able to like talk through it. I kind of like wanted to see this, like use this as a bit of like a big walkthrough of the whole game in a way that like I'm giving you all the tips along the way of all the different things that you need. So basically, if you want to like do this game and like farm the airdrop well on this one, hopefully I've given you basically all the info you need here. Let's see, movement speed increased by 40. Beast special attack damage is increased by 66. I don't think it's going to help me too much, but let's go with that one. I think you've got to get through another. I think there's one more set of power ups before the final boss. I probably should have taken the health, to be fair, because my guys ain't surviving. In fact, we're not even going to make it through to the next wizard, I don't think. The lag is crazy still. It's getting worse. Can't tell if it's my computer, if it's because I needed to do a reload. Okay, I'm dead. I think it's gonna go straight back into it. Let's get rid of this. Go back to the lobby. Anyway, that's it. That is Kuroro Wilds, and I'm loving it at the moment. I think it's worth farming. Definitely check it out. In terms of everything else, maybe I'll leave that for next stream. We'll get into some more Telegram games next time. I don't think there's anything that's super pressing there. Like tap swap, if you haven't done that, go and check that out. See how you've gone. I didn't do well personally. Start farming line if you're not already. I recommend that. Subscribe, follow along here. Give me a like on this video. Put any comments in as well, and I'll try and get back to them as soon as possible. But that is almost 2 hour live stream. This is my first live stream, so give me some tips, some pointers, things that you think need improving. As I said, I think this game probably required like a lot of like mental energy to play, as opposed to some of the other Telegram ones. It's not going to require that quite as much. But we'll also try and figure out the time to see what works for everybody a bit better, so that it's not like, I know that some people it's like 3 in the morning for parts of the US and stuff like that. So we might change up the time slightly to accommodate for some different people. So if you've got a time that you want to start at instead, write that in the comments as well. Join my Telegram channel, and that's got all of our all of this info I'm posting in there pretty regularly too. And I'll have a new video out on Kuroro Wilds in the next few days. So if you didn't watch this whole thing and you just wanted to check out the brief version, then that will be like a 10 to 15 minute video as opposed to watching this for a full couple hours. But you'll get more info from watching this whole stream. So that's kind of how it works out. But anyway, that's it. Thanks so much for nice, good ending, you know. But nah, thanks so much for joining in. If you watched, I see we've got 28 viewers at different times throughout this. So that's awesome. Really cool for the first one. I really appreciate all of you jumping on and watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Now I've got to figure out how to end a live stream. So if this cuts out all of a sudden, you'll know that I figured it out. I think it's this button here. So thanks so much. Looks like at one point we had 4 people watching at the same time. That's huge. We love to see it. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Catch you later.